Welcome you. Second part, dear student. In previous topic, we studied about primary and secondary industry. Now this is third territory. Now this industry is a concern with the providing service which facilitate a smooth flowing goods and services. Means there is no production. Only they provide a service which facilitate, which help to producing finishing goods and services in the market. So this industry helps in the activity of the primary and secondary industry. So it's help to primary and secondary industry to move goods and services from one place to another, places either from producer to consumer. Other words, in industry provide service which support the activity of primary and secondary. In other words, we can say that this industry, the territory sector, which provide facility to primary and secondary sector to produce to smoothly run it. And that is why it is also known as the service industry. Okay, that is why this is known as the service industry. The various type of services provide territory industry are: first, transport, banking, insurance, warehouse, advertising. It facilitates movement of goods from one place to another, help transport. Suppose we produce the goods, then it's send their goods from producing center, either from production industry to the market, to the consumer. So by the transport we can use of this goods. With the help of transport we can use, we are able to use these goods. Now banking provide credit facility to industry and trading firms. Because of all the people don't have a lot of money when we start industry, so there is a need of lot of financial. So each and every person don't have such a lot of money, so they take a credit, they take a loan from the banking. So banking is provide a loan facility, either credit facility to businessmen, either industry, either trading firms. Now insurance, it is provide coverage from the various type of risk. Okay, insurance nothing else, only just it provides coverage of various type of risk. When you take a loan, either credit from the bank, so insurance, if you take an insurance policy, then you are safe. If in any cases there is a, it may be losses, either it may be short circuit, fire, either any kind type of a risk, so your product will be lost, so then insurance company will be provide you financial support. Now warehouse. First, we studied transport, banking, insurance, and warehouse. Warehouse provide a storage place for the goods produced by primary and secondary industry. Means all the people don't have any large houses, either storehouse. So warehouse is made by particular people, and they it provide when a producer bulk amount of goods, then it be stored in warehousing, maybe from primary or the secondary. Just like we can understand the nowadays warehouse is too much number of increase warehouses in our locality. So agriculture production can be stored there, finishing goods from which are the manufacturer in the industry, so it can be also stored there for the future uses. Because of weather is not permanently favorable, so it may be changed day by day, so it should be prevent from the weather conditions. Now advertising provide information to the consumer. All the people don't know about the particular products launched in the market, so advertise, inform the people which products come in the market, which new products available in the market, what is the feature, what is the rate. So with the help of advertising, people get informed. Now, these three territory we study about primary, secondary, and tertiary sectors, industries. Now, next point, commerce. Commerce means it's refer to all those activity which help to direct, indirect in the distributing of goods ultimate consumer. Okay, commerce. Now, next point is a nine point. Commerce. It refers to all activities which help directly or indirectly in the distribution of goods to the ultimate consumer. Okay, commerce means it's refer to all this activity, means जितना भी एक्टिविटी है वो सभी कॉमर्स में इंक्लूड किया जाता है, which help direct or indirectly in the distribution of goods to the ultimate consumer. When producer purchase the raw material from the primary sector, second then manufacture in the industry, manufacturing of the either converted raw material into finishing goods, then with the help of tertiary sector this finishing goods provide to the consumer. Then all these activity, primary, secondary and tertiary sector included in this commerce. So the process start from the primary sector, from the raw material get from the primary sector, then converted into finishing goods in manufacture, and with the help of tertiary sector provide to the consumer and consumed by the consumer. This is all the activity included in this commerce. Now, goods are produced at one place and consumer are scattered in different places. We know about it very well because goods producing in particular place like industry and the consumer are not aware of what kind of goods are produced by the manufacturer, and consumer don't know about what type of products, either goods produced by the producer. So who will inform us? Advertise will inform. Then advertise inform, then how will get consumer goods? So by the help of transport he will be able to get these goods. So goods are produced in large quantity and demanded by the consumer in small quantity. All these problems, hindrance of places, hindrance of knowledge, hindrance of the storage, etc., are solved by the commerce. These all the problems solved by the commerce. Function of commerce. Now, function of commerce, role of commerce, trade and auxiliary to trade. Auxiliary, it means help to trade. Function of commerce. Now, first point, person. Okay, the the commerce segment of business activity is very important. Commerce is considered the backbone of industry. Okay, backbone of industry. How the goods is produced by the industry reach the ultimate consumer because of commerce. So that's why it is known as the backbone of the industry. Commerce perform the following functions. It perform following function. First points, help in removing the hindrance of the person. Help into remove hindrance means problems. Help in removing the problem of a person. Hindrance, it may we can understand the problems of a person. A large variety of goods are produced by the group of person called producer. Okay, a large amount of product, large different type of goods produced by the producer, and these goods are produced for another group person are called consumer, and those who produce these goods, this is known as the producer, and these goods are produced for the other people, this is known as the consumer. Now this is not a direct relation between the producer and consumer in the market. We know very well about it, because we cannot suppose I want bathing soap, so I will not buy a bathing soap to the producer directly. Do not. I will not purchase one soap from the producer, and producer will not sell a one soap. He will sell in bulk, 1,000 soap, 2,000, 10,000 soap in a bulk quantity. So the trade segment of commerce create a link between producer and consumer. So this trade segment link create a link between the producer and consumers. Trade help in the exchange of goods or services from the producer to consumer, and hence removing hindrance between the producer and consumer. Okay, next. Second point, help in removing the hindrance of place. Place. Okay, it helps in removing hindrance of the place. Just above we study about it. So same second point is goods are produced at one place. When consumer are scattered in different corner of the country, so it's not possible producer can produce from the each and every corner, because of producer consumer scattered in the different part of the country, so it is not possible by the producer. So there is a gap between producer and consumer a lot, and this gap filled by the commerce. The transport segment of commerce help in the removing the place gap. Suppose you producer produce their goods from the Indore, so trade transport it help to provide goods to the consumer. The transport move goods from one place to production to market, which is easily accessed by the customers, and thus transport is essential for buying and selling of goods. It is an important function of a commerce. Okay. Today we have complete 2 points. Function of the commerce. First, help in removing the hindrance of person, and second, help in the removing of hindrance of the places. Now, remaining points in next lecture we will continue, and please study whatever we studied up to here, and try to make a notes. Either at the end of this chapter I will give you question answer to write down, and make a copy please and show me. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.